Hello everyone and welcome. If you're an English adult learner looking to strengthen your vocabulary and sound more natural in everyday conversations, this lesson is for you. In English, the word very is completely correct and native speakers use it all the time. But knowing a stronger alternative can make your English more precise, more expressive, and help you say exactly what you mean. In this lesson, you'll learn 106 useful words that you can use instead of very, each with a clear example sentence to help you remember it and use it with confidence in real-life situations. Are you ready? Let's get started. Very busy. Swamped. I've been swamped with work all week. Very tired. Exhausted. I was exhausted after working a 12-hour shift. Very dirty. Filthy. Your trainers are filthy after that hike. Very happy. Thrilled. We were thrilled to hear the good news. Very hungry. Starving. I'm starving. Shall we grab something to eat? Very beautiful. Breathtaking. The view from the hotel was absolutely breathtaking. Very clean. Spotless. The kitchen was spotless by the time we finished. Very worried. Anxious. I've been anxious about the results all week. Very calm. Composed. She remained composed throughout the interview. Very loud. Deafening. The music was deafening, so we stepped outside. Very difficult. Challenging. Learning a new language can be challenging at first. Very surprised. Astonished. I was astonished by how quickly everything changed. Very expensive. Pricey. That restaurant is a bit pricey for a weekday lunch. Very careful. Cautious. Be cautious when driving in heavy rain. Very funny. Hilarious. That comedian was absolutely hilarious. Very cold. Freezing. It's freezing outside, so wear a warm coat. Very rude. Impolite. It's impolite to interrupt someone while they're speaking. Very small. Tiny. They live in a tiny flat near the city centre. Very fast. Rapid. The company experienced rapid growth last year. Very strong. Powerful. She gave a powerful speech that inspired the whole audience. Very wet. Soaked. We were soaked by the time we got home. Very rich. Wealthy. They became wealthy after selling their business. Very poor. Impoverished. Many families in the region remain impoverished. Very boring, tedious. The meeting became tedious after the first hour. Very exciting, exhilarating. It was an exhilarating experience I'll never forget. Very dangerous, hazardous. Firefighters often work in hazardous conditions. Very crowded, packed. The train was packed during the morning rush hour. Very empty, deserted. The beach was deserted by sunset. Very friendly, welcoming. Everyone at the hotel was incredibly welcoming. Very unfriendly, hostile. The atmosphere quickly became hostile. Very afraid, petrified. She was petrified of making the wrong decision. Very attractive, stunning. She looked stunning in her new outfit. Very bad, awful. We had awful weather for most of the holiday. Very angry, furious. She was furious when her flight was cancelled. Very cheap, inexpensive. We found an inexpensive hotel near the station. Very confused, bewildered. I was completely bewildered by the new software. Very gentle, tender. She gave the puppy a tender pat on the head. Very important, crucial. It's crucial to back up your files regularly. Very kind, compassionate. The nurse was compassionate with every patient. Very lucky, fortunate. We were fortunate to catch the last train home. Very annoying, irritating. The constant buzzing was incredibly irritating. Very big, enormous. They bought an enormous house in the countryside. Very curious, inquisitive. The children were inquisitive and asked plenty of questions. Very determined, resolute. She remained resolute despite the setbacks. Very eager, keen. I'm keen to hear what you think. Very fat, obese. Doctors encourage people who are obese to seek support. Very honest, truthful. She has always been truthful with her friends. Very hot, scorching. It was scorching outside by midday. Very impressive, remarkable. She made remarkable progress in just a few months. Very obvious, glaring. There was a glaring mistake in the report. Very painful, excruciating. She was in excruciating pain after the accident. Very peaceful, tranquil. The lake was tranquil at sunrise. Very polite. Courteous. The receptionist was courteous and helpful. Very realistic. Lifelike. The wax figure looked incredibly lifelike. Very risky. Perilous. They began the perilous journey before dawn. Very shiny. Gleaming. The polished floor was gleaming. Very shy. Timid. He was too timid to ask any questions. Very simple. Straightforward. The instructions were straightforward and easy to follow. Very sleepy. Drowsy. I started feeling drowsy during the long journey. Very noisy. Raucous. The pub became raucous after the match ended. Very organised. Methodical. She's methodical when planning every project. Very pale. Ashen. His face turned ashen after hearing the news. Very perfect. Flawless. Her performance was flawless from start to finish. Very pleased. Delighted. We were delighted to receive your email. Very sad. Heartbroken. She was heartbroken when her dog passed away. Very slow. Sluggish. Traffic was sluggish during the morning rush hour. Very smart. Intelligent. She's an intelligent manager who listens carefully. Very smelly. Pungent. The cheese has a pungent smell. Very spacious. Roomy. The new flat is surprisingly roomy. Very strange. Bizarre. It was a bizarre situation that nobody could explain. Very strict. Stringent. The company has stringent safety procedures. Very tall. Towering. Towering trees lined both sides of the road. Very thin. Skinny. He was so skinny that none of his clothes fitted properly. Very ugly. Hideous. The building was criticized for its hideous design. Very valuable. Priceless. The advice my grandfather gave me was priceless. Very wise. Sage. He offered some sage advice before I left. Very windy. Blustery. It was a blustery afternoon by the coast. Very caring. Considerate. He's always considerate of other people's feelings. Very lively. Animated. Everyone became animated as the discussion continued. Very meaningful. Profound. His words had a profound impact on me. Very useful. Invaluable. Her advice was invaluable during the interview process. Very unhappy. Miserable. He looked miserable after hearing the news. Very unusual. Unconventional. She took an unconventional approach to solving the problem. Very upset. Distressed. She was deeply distressed by what had happened. Very visible. Conspicuous. The stain was conspicuous against the white shirt. Very wild. Untamed. They explored an untamed part of the forest. Very sensible. Prudent. It would be prudent to save some money each month. Very skilled. Proficient. She's proficient in 3 languages. Very bad-tempered. Irritable. I've been irritable all day because I hardly slept. Very basic. Rudimentary. He has a rudimentary understanding of Spanish. Very convincing. Compelling. She gave a compelling reason to reconsider the proposal. Very fashionable. Trendy. That neighbourhood has become really trendy recently. Very cheerful. Jovial. Our new neighbour is always jovial and welcoming. Very determined. Tenacious. She's tenacious and never gives up on her goals. Very direct. Forthright. He was forthright about the challenges ahead. Very embarrassed. Mortified. I was mortified when I realised I'd sent the email to the wrong person. Very complicated. Intricate. The watch has an intricate mechanism. Very grateful. Thankful. I'm thankful for all the support I received. Very harmful. Detrimental. Too much stress can be detrimental to your health. Very alert. Vigilant. Security staff remained vigilant throughout the event. Very bitter. Resentful. Years later, he was still resentful about how he was treated. Very demanding. Arduous. Training for the competition was arduous. Very blunt. Tactless. His tactless remark offended several people. Very obedient. Compliant. All staff must remain compliant with health and safety rules. Very responsible. Conscientious. She's a conscientious employee who never misses a deadline. Very secret. Confidential. The report contains confidential information.